Then you smiled over your shoulder. For a minute I was stone cold sober. I pulled you closer to my chest, and you asked me to stay over. I said I've already told you, I think that you should get some rest. I knew I loved you then, but you'd never know. 'Cause I played it cool when I was scared of letting go. I knew I needed you, but I'd never show. But I wanna stay with you until we grin on. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. I'll wake you up with some breakfast in bed. I'll bring you coffee with a kiss on your head. I'll take the kids to school, wave them goodbye. I'll thank my lucky stars for that night. When you looked over your shoulder, for a minute I forgot that I'm older. I wanna dance with you right now. Oh, you look as beautiful as ever, and I swear that every day you'll get better. You make me feel this way somehow. I'm so in love with you, and I hope you know, darling, your love is more than worth its weight in gold. We've come too far, my dear, look how we've grown. And I wanna stay with you until we grin on. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. I wanna live with you, even when we close. 'Cause you're always there with me when I need it the most. I'm gonna love you till my lungs give out. I promise till death we part, like in a vow. So I wrote this song for you. Now everybody knows that it's just you and me till we grin on. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go. Just say you won't let go.
Can I call you baby? Can you be my friend? Can you be my lover up until the very end? Let me show you love, oh I don't pretend. Stick by my side even when the world is giving in. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. 'Cause it's only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I swear I'll do the worst. If you stay forever, let me hold your hand. I can feel those places in your heart no one else can. Let me show you love, oh I don't pretend. I'll be right here, baby, you know I'll sink or swim. Don't you worry, I'll be there whenever you want me. I need somebody who can love me at my worst. No, I'm not perfect, but I hope you see my worth. 'Cause it's only you, nobody knew I put you first. And for you, girl, I swear I'll do the worst.
Welcome everyone. It's the time we've all been waiting for. How's everyone going? I want to get a big woo. Oh, we can do better than that. We got to practice, guys. The bride and groom are coming. Big woo, big woo. That's better. All right. Just to go over the housekeeping one more time. Toilets in the back. If you have dietary restrictions, just tell the people bring the meals. Now, we're going to kick it off. Can we give a big round of applause for the groomsmen? Come on, that's a cue, guys. Round of applause, round of applause.
Oh, snap! Oh, snap! Oh, snap! Oh, snap! Oh, snap!
Are you ready for this?
Oh, snap!
It's me, Fergie. Look, man. Hold on.
Fucking bird, what's up, baby?
When I come to the club, step aside. Pop the seats, don't be heavy in the line. VIP, cause you know I got a shot. Fergie Ferg, give me love you long time. All my girls get down on the floor. Back to back, drop it down real low. I'm such a lady, but I'm dancing like a. Cause you know I don't give up, so here we go. How come every time you come around my London Bridge wanna go down like London, wanna go down like London, be going down like. How come every time you come around my London Bridge wanna go down like London, wanna go down like London, be going down like. Drinks get pouring in my face, start slurring in the book.
I gotta say, the next group's gonna have a hard time topping that. Everyone, big round of applause for the bridesmaids.
Now that you wanna get crazy, crazy. Shawty, take it slow, then chitty, chitty. Oh baby, be my baby, baby. Hey, baby, let me see it. I just wanna eat it. Baby, let me see it. I really need it. Oh, baby, let me see it. I just wanna eat it. Baby, I know the things that you like. I know the things that you like. Tell me how you feel, looking like.
Now everyone, now it's time for what we've all been waiting for. Before we do that, can everyone please stand on your feet, get ready. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. It's the first time we get to see the lovely couple again. Big room, big room. Let me introduce my sister Riya and my brother Joseph. Can I please invite to the stage Ashley and Azara to sing the first dance?
Where should we stand? Only fools rush in.
Everyone, another round of applause, please, for Riya and Joe. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, Joe. Yep.
How you guys going? We're the co-MCs today. I'm the brother of the bride, Alan. Nice to meet you all.
What a statement as well, not just from the bride and groom, but from the MC. I am Emil, the other brother from the groom.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's the groom. So, thank you all for coming tonight. What we might do now is move on to a prayer. So Father Benny's going to do an opening prayer for us.
Can we please invite Father Benny?
Yep. Okay, that's okay. We are agile. So we will move to a prayer by Seb, who's going to do a psalm reading. Please, Seb, come to the stage. So a bit of context. So this prayer, Psalm 121, was the prayer that my father wrote in his diary the day before he passed away. So at every significant event, birthdays, celebrations, weddings, we've always read this psalm. So it's quite meaningful to the Mohan family. I look to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. He will not let you fall. Your protector is always awake. The protector of Israel never dozes or sleeps. The Lord will guard you. He is by your side to protect you. The sun will not hurt you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord will protect you from all danger. He will keep you safe. He will protect you as you come and go, now and forever. Amen. Thank you, Seb. I believe we do have two other priests in the room, so we might check if they would want to do a prayer. How are you going, Alan?
Quick change of plans, guys. We're going to have Father Roy instead. Big round of applause. Keep it going as we make to the stage. Get those arms moving. Oh, we keep going. We're still not there yet.
God, our loving Father, we thank and praise you for bringing us together to celebrate the wonderful day of our beloved Riya and Joseph's wedding. As we are gathered here to celebrate more meaningfully, we had celebration in the church sacramentally, and today we are here in the evening for the fellowship and friendship meal. God, we place in your care all of us, those who are gathered here. Bless all of us and bless our food which we are going to eat tonight. Bless all those who prepared and worked for it. As we eat this food and thank you, we remember all those who do not have anything to eat tonight. Be their food and guide. We make this prayer through Christ our Lord. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you, Father Roy.
Okay, next up, we are going to cut some cake. Joe and Riya, I'd like to bring you forward to cut the cake, please.
Yeah. I had no intention I would get locked up tonight. But I looked in your eyes and they went through me like a knife. I came here with my crew, outlaws. lost him. Came with my cool, I dropped it. And if I'm being honest, I'm being honest. I can't think when you're looking like that. Can't breathe when you're moving like that. Tell me when you're gonna do me like that. Yeah, I'm so weak and I'm never like that. Like speed and I think I might crash. One trip down, I might never go back.
Woo! Give it up.
It's gonna be alright. I think I just met my wife. Yeah, I said it. I know it's gonna be a good night. I think I just met my wife. Alright. Maybe it's the music or the red stain on your lips. I'm wondering when the right time is to go in for a kiss. But I'm thinking past that love. I'm ready to meet your mama. If I'm being honest, I'm being honest. I can't think when you're looking like that. Can't breathe when you're moving like that. Tell me when you're gonna do me like that. Like that.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Riya and Joe. So we're actually ahead of time. So why doesn't everyone just sit down, relax, and entrees will be coming out shortly. So enjoy yourself. Thank you.
Wouldn't say I'm a lie, but I'm not always honest. I ain't come through, but that's why I ain't promised. You got a face that I could lie to, like blue lights in white room, and you're fine too. Ooh, oh yeah. I want you to do it again. I want you to pick up the pen and write me into your story. You know I love a story only when you're the author. Try wanna meet you at the altar, working on being softer. Ooh, 'cause you are a dream to me. In the way you see through me. Still mad I hit the dash on you. After wearing you down right to the last of you. I was moving just maybe a little fast for you. Just tell me it belongs in the past, 'cause you got a face that I couldn't run from. Heartbreak taught you in my shotgun, but you're not one. Ooh, oh yeah, I want you to do it again. I want you to love me again and complete our little story. We got one hell of a story, you're a hell of an author. You swear I'll leave you at the altar, working on being softer. Ooh, you always been a dream to me.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I can definitely see everyone's having an amazing time and still not clearly listening to me. So we have come to the point in the evening where we are going to hear from some close people of both Riya and Joe, and hopefully hear a few interesting and loving and heartfelt stories of each of them that will allow us to leave a bit more enlightened today. So first up, we will have Sharon. If I could ask Sharon to come up, please. Woo!
Hey! Okay. Okay, so before I begin, most of you may or may not know that our Riya here hates attention of any kind. So given how lovely and kind we're all feeling, I was wondering if you could make some noise for how beautiful the bride looks today. And yes, Joe, you look stunning too. I should introduce myself though. Hello everyone, I'm Sharon, a longtime friend of Riya's, more than 10 years, just around 10 years, yep. So not sure how I'll get through this without crying, but every time I'd practice I couldn't get through the first word, so here I go. Riya, we've known each other for years, and and throughout this time, I've truly gotten to know your heart, how deeply you care. Don't laugh while I cry. How deeply you care for others, how you've gotten through every difficulty in your life with such grace. How we picked up each other's 4 a.m. phone calls without a single complaint. We have since talked about boundaries or sent me money for food when I had none because I'd spend it all on clothes. That was when I was a student, and we have since talked about ethical choices. You've been my pillar. You've been someone I've looked up to, a friend, and most importantly, my sister. And also, side note, you're so incredibly smart. Can I get a confirmation from people who knew her in high school? Was she smart then too? Yes, yes? Yes? Okay, so you were the Indian kid we'd all get compared to. Got it. When Riya told me about Joe, how her perfect guy, how kind, how wonderful, how smart, how emotionally intelligent he was. I was dubious, I was hesitant, I was protective. But then she told me about their extensive poetry exchanges and short story exchanges. That is, writing poetry and short stories and then sending it to the other person and having emotionally intelligent conversation about it. Guys, I'm talking about a literature review on these exchanges. That's what confirmed to me that you were the one, Joe. I mean, and also you're a doctor, so that helped. One of the things I remember about us, Riya, is Riya and I would spend an obscene amount of time on FaceTime. We would, it sounds normal, but we would study, we would shower, we would go to the toilet together, and then we would discuss how these toilet visits went. I don't know why. We would do yoga together, shopping hauls. We would have breakfast, lunch, dinner, all on FaceTime. And all of this before we had to, by the way, before COVID, before COVID. We did all of this voluntarily. And honestly, now that I'm saying it out loud, it seems a bit concerning. And we might slightly have separation anxiety, but like I said at the start, we're working on our boundaries. And one of the other things I remember about us is our pre-exam rituals. I'm not exactly sure how this came to be, but we would play Ariana Grande, the pop star, and pray the rosary before every exam. Yeah, I don't know why Riya orchestrated that one. But she did teach me the value of the rosary, and for that I'm grateful for. And it's a teaching I'll have for the rest of my life. But during times of stress, you were my comfort, and I think that I was yours. We've shared countless moments of absurdities that no one else understands. We laugh at things no one else does. You've been taking care of me, guiding me. Your words. Your words inspired me to take the career path I'm now in. If there's one thing I've learned from you is that you don't give up. Your love is so fierce and so loyal. Joe, you're up for a treat. She'll FaceTime you to death. Joe, I'm so grateful for you. You love Riya in the most incredible way. Whether it's the way you look at her, whether it's the way you talk to her or challenge her, the way you both help each other grow. You balance each other out so perfectly. I mean, one of you is all about fitness, while the other enjoys looking at the results of said fitness. Like, woo, yes! It's clear you're soulmate. Joe, your love for nature and hiking has truly transformed Riya. I don't know if you know this. But one day she came over to my place and she proudly presented me a slideshow of pictures of one of her recent hikes with you. One would think that is pretty normal. But this girl did not hike or show me pictures of trees in our 10 plus years of friendship before. But she shared these photos with me with such enthusiasm and hope that I couldn't bring myself to admit that I thought they all looked the same. Riya, you found your McDreamy. It's, this is a Grey's Anatomy reference, which we also watched on FaceTime. I mean, at this point, did we ever really see each other in person? I wanted to end by reading a text that she sent me about Joe. She sent me this photo of Joe holding flowers, and he had this big, cheesy grin, kind of like the one he's got right now. And she said, he's holding these box of flowers, and she said, He transported these boxes of flowers, Sharon, from Melbourne to Cairns to Sydney to Canberra because I mentioned ranunculuses were my favorite flowers in passing. They're not in season, so he shipped them from Melbourne. Sharon, it's been genuinely the best and easiest weekend. Everything just feels right. And the reality has set in that this is it. He's the one. Here's to Joe and Riya and to the rest of their lives together. I love you both. God bless you both. I love you so much.
Can we give another round of applause for Sharon, please, everyone? Thank you. Joe, I think Sharon's words were almost as close as vows that may have trumped yours to Riya, so. All right, next up, we have the other Mohan brother who is hiding over here. I should have gone first and I should have been best man, but that doesn't matter. Good evening, everyone. Or should I say namaskaram? Nyan per Sebastian and Nyan Paingra Korangan. Nyan Valara Sandoshamano. Yeah. To translate, for my very poor 3-year-old Malayali, that means, for all that you don't know me, my name is Sebastian and I am the middle child and Joseph's favorite sibling. It's true. Now, I had the privilege of Joseph, or Josu, as our family likes to call him, emceeing my wedding 3 years ago, where Joe went to town, making fun of me and talking about my large apparent pumpkin head. So, Joe, it's a great honor to be here and, embarrass you in this public setting. Standing here with Joe, looking all handsome in his suit, it's hard to believe that this is the same kid who wore nothing but his underwear, pretending to be a South African bushman in our backyard. Now, Joseph has upgraded from playing Mowgli from the Jungle Book to a soon-to-be neurologist. Woo! It's a testament to his hard work and dedication. But Joseph is not just smart, he's deeply empathetic. And let's be honest, a bit emotional at times. He is the person who always cries at the end of Titanic and The Lion King. I remember when Joseph first told me about Riya, I knew it was serious when a guy who thinks deodorant is optional starts worrying about how he smells and fancy colognes. Riya, I never thought Joe would meet a woman who matched his slim supermodel physique. Yet here you are. During Joe's hunt for a wife, his tagline was a God-fearing, handsome Indian doctor who loves cooking, gardening, and hiking. I believe some would call that Shadi.com trifecta. But I know Riya didn't let this fool her. She knew there was more than his marathon-forged six-pack and his charming smile. He is also quite the romantic poet. And it was his use of the written word that really captured Riya's heart. Now, I've managed to acquire one of these said poems, written none other than the Jomo. Yeah! Get your tissues out, everyone. Love is a pair of jeans worn low over the hips. Love is a set of red Nike high-top sneakers purchased by friends with purses too small and hearts too big. Love is a mother feeding her chicks, teaching them to fly, to really soar. Love is freshly cooked chicken curry driven 500 kilometers. Love is a girl turned into a wife. Love is not love. Love is everything but. Wow. Who wouldn't marry this guy? I mean, come on. Riya, since getting to know you over the past year, I've realized that our family has gotten the better end of this matrimonial deal. I've never met such a big gift giver. You are kind, compassionate, and the person who always thinks of others before yourself. It's no wonder Joe fell head over heels for you so quickly. You are incredible. More importantly, you have grounded Josu with your strong faith in God. Always remember that that will be the bedrock of your marriage. You bring out the best in Joe, and I couldn't be more happy to have you join the Mohan clan. What stands out most about Riya and Joseph is how well they complement each other. Between Joseph's emotions and passion and Riya's calm, thoughtful nature, there is a wonderful harmony that just works. They've done an amazing job organizing this wedding from interstate, which shows the teamwork and commitment to solving tough situations, even from a distance. Josu, I've been with you on the front line, dodging Amma's wooden spoons and chappals. I've ridden beside you on BMX bikes through hospital compounds. I've been with you through tears of sadness, through every GAMSET exam, and tears of joy watching random YouTube videos. And you've also been there for me. As a human shield from Emil's fists of fury, as my study buddy when I was cramming for my own medical school exams, you were right by my side when I got married. And I'm so proud that I get to stand beside you on the most important day of your life. I will always be there for you no matter what. And I'll always bring some air freshener just in case. Having been married for 3 years myself and with 2 young children later, I think that gives me some skin in the game. So I'll finish off by imparting some advice that I learned during my marriage to my wonderful wife, Becky. Love is a choice. We choose to love. Despite annoying habits and misgivings, we get to decide to wake up every day and love. We choose to love and remember those who have passed and cherish those who will come. I hope that despite all your differences, you will choose each other every single day. Josu, I love you. You are a remarkable brother. Appa would be proud of the son you are and of the husband you have become. Riya, I know that our Appa would be very happy with the woman Josu has married. You are truly an answer to our prayers for Joe. So a toast. Together, you make an unstoppable team. You've proven that you can overcome distance, each other's quirks, and work towards a future that's full of love, laughter, and happily ever after. To Joe and Riya.
Thank you, Seb. I get my brothers confused sometimes. Now, it's an amazing speech, Seb. Touching and rightfully yours. Next up, we are going to have the cousins dance from the groom's side. So if I can get everyone up from the groom's side who are going to do the dance, the floor is yours.
പച്ചക്കിളിക്കൊരു കൂട് പച്ചക്കറി മഴയുള്ള കൂട് ആ പച്ചക്കിളിക്കൊരു കൂട് പച്ചക്കറി മഴയുള്ള കൂട് കണ്ണാളൻ കെട്ടുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ ഓ അത് നിന്നെ പൂട്ടാനാണല്ലോ തുടക്കം മാംഗല്യം തന്തുനാനേന പിന്നെ ജീവിതം തുന്തനാനേന തുടക്കം മാംഗല്യം തന്തുനാനേന പിന്നെ ജീവിതം തുന്തനാനേന തുടക്കം മാംഗല്യം തന്തുനാനേന പിന്നെ ജീവിതം തുന്തനാനേന
നിങ്ങളൊക്കെ ആരാ?
അല്ല പാട്ടല്ലേ കുറച്ച് കളർഫുൾ ആവുമല്ലോ ബാക്കിൽ ഇങ്ങനെ ഡാൻസ്.
അയ്യോ നിന്റെ ഡാൻസ് കൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഞാൻ പൊറുതി മുട്ടിയിരിക്കുക. അപ്പോഴാ 10-35 വേറെ എവിടെയെങ്കിലും ആണും പെണ്ണും ഡ്യൂറ്റ് പാടാൻ തുടങ്ങുമ്പോഴത്തേക്കും കയറി വന്നോളും. നിനക്കൊക്കെ ചോദിക്കാനും പറയാനും വീട്ടിലാരുമില്ലേ? പൊടി വീട്ടിൽ പൊടി.
பக்கு வெத்தல மாத்தி முடிச்சு பையன் வந்தாச்சு. பூவை தொடுத்து சேலம் அடிச்சு பொண்ணு வந்தாச்சு. கண்டத பேசி டைம் வேஸ்ட் பண்ணாத பையன் தங்கம் மிஸ் பண்ணாத. சாரே சாரு யாரு கால பிரபு தோய் அள்ளி அள்ளி புட்டு கால பிரபு தோய் சாரே சாரு யாரு கால பிரபு தோய் அள்ளி அள்ளி புட்டு கால பிரபு தோய். பக்கு வெத்தல மாத்தி முடிச்சு பையன் வந்தாச்சு. பூவை தொடுத்து சேலம் அடிச்சு பொண்ணு வந்தாச்சு.
ഈ മാതിരി തക്കിട തരികിട പാട്ടൊന്നും പാടി ഷൈൻ ചെയ്യാൻ നോക്കണ്ട. എന്നെ പോലുള്ള സാധാരണക്കാർക്ക് പാടാനും ഡാൻസ് ചെയ്യാനും പറ്റുന്ന പാട്ടാണെങ്കിൽ മതി. പോണ്ടിച്ചേരിയിൽ ഫ്രണ്ട്സ് ഒക്കെ അങ്ങനെ.
ചെക്കനും പെണ്ണും ടെൻഷൻ അടിച്ചു ചങ്കു പറിച്ചു ചേർന്നൊരു കല്യാണം. ചങ്കു കൊടുക്കും ചൻസുകളെല്ലാം മാർപ്പ് വിളിച്ച് കൂടണ കല്യാണം. തകിലടിയോ നിറപൊടിയോ മധുരവിടെ വിളിയടിയോ. നമ്മുടെ ചെക്കന്റെ കല്യാണം കളറാണടാ. നമ്മുടെ ചെക്കന്റെ കല്യാണം കിടുവാണടാ.
നമ്മുടെ പെണ്ണിന്റെ കല്യാണം പൊളിയാണെടാ. നമ്മുടെ പെണ്ണിന്റെ കല്യാണം കൊലമാസടാ.
Now, can I invite on stage Jaren for the first speech? Give a round of applause, everyone.
Good evening, friends and family. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jaren. It's an absolute honor to stand here tonight as we celebrate the union of these two lovely people, Joe and Riya. Riya is very close to me and my partner Shauna, who deeply regrets not being able to be here today. So I met Riya a long time ago in one of our little prayer groups in Adelaide. We were a really tight-knit family. She was always known for taking 4 hours to eat something that took 2 minutes to eat. My brother was actually borderline obese because she kept feeding him all the food that she was meant to eat just to not get yelled at. She was also the nerdy kid who would swear she never studied and end up with a perfect A. We all know one of them. She excels in whatever she puts her mind to, and I know I don't tell you this enough, but I'm so proud of who you are today, and I'm so proud of the woman you are today. The last few years have been quite chaotic for all of us, and I'm so glad we were all there for each other throughout it. You've been a blessing in our lives, and and I know I'm not speaking for myself when I say that. We wish you absolutely nothing but a life full of blessings. I'm so happy that you found Joe to be your partner for life. I know that he will be a steadfast anchor in your life, providing unwavering support in anything that you put your mind to. We are so glad she found someone that makes sure she eats, you know. We really need that. And not just by asking, he will get that delivered to her door. But I do feel bad for you, Joe, that you will struggle to get more than 3 words out in one sentence because she's got another story that relates to it. So, yeah, that's going to be a problem. You're definitely a keeper, Joe, and the smile on her face says it all. We will always be praying for you and sincerely wish you a happy married life. Thank you.
Now it's time to welcome the second man-on brother. Give a big round of applause for Emil.
Good evening, everyone. As you're aware, my name is Emil, and I am the eldest of the 3 Mohan sons. For those that know our family well, know that my reputation precedes me. For those that don't, being overlooked for best man, strategically placed at the end of the bridal table, far away from the bride and groom, and given half the MC role, is a subtle reminder that I am very much on the outer of the exclusive medical club. 4 minutes is way too short to give you any real insight into Joe, but I'll do my best. So here are some key moments in Joe's life and a few tidbits for your consumption. Joe goes by many names: Josu to the family, Joseph or Joe, and that's J-O, not J-O-E, to friends and colleagues, Jomo to his gaming friends, I didn't know Joe gamed, and Babe to Riya. I still can't wrap my head around my little brother being called Babe, but I'm grateful someone has willingly chosen to be his big spoon. Joe and I traveled Africa a few years back. It was epic. We climbed Mount Kilimanjaro over 5 days and then proceeded to run down it in 1. We ate so much fried chicken. We drank all the local brews, and the trip ended with him passed out bum naked on the shower floor while I cut my trip short to meet my future wife. For that, Joe, I am truly sorry and also not sorry. For those that don't know Joe, he has this rare autoimmune condition that prevents him from eating fresh fruit or specific foods, which makes dining out an adventure. But that's just Joe. He'll sacrifice himself so others don't feel uncomfortable. Unfortunately, this leads to some violent gut explosions. But, as my daughter Lenny reminds me every day, on a daily basis, we don't say bum bum in this family. It's a toilet word. But Joe is so selfless to his own detriment. Even it means some post-dinner bum bum trauma. This selflessness trait is by no means of his own volition. It stems from our incredibly strong and beautiful mother, Amma. Who continues to sacrifice to this day. Similarly, Joe's namesake is by no accident either. This is our Appa's name. I know you have little to no memory of him, but I guarantee you he would be so incredibly proud of who you are today. Now that I have a family of my own, Bonnie, my beautiful wife, and I are absolutely certain you will be amazing parents.
The way you mentor and challenge our children to the best versions of themselves is a foundational making of their characters. Wilbur, Lenny, and Ren are happier humans because of you. One time, Joe tried to deep throat an IKEA hot dog, passed out, and hit his head on a table. He's clearly a neurologist in training for a reason. Speaking of, nothing screams hard work and discipline like Joe's dedication to his craft. Joe took the long and arduous route to achieve his medical goals, unlike Sebi, who paid for it. 14 years and counting, he's still at it. That said, rewind back more than 12 months, Joe was at a crossroads. He was literally about to throw in the towel on his medical career, or at least for a brief sabbatical, and move to France to become a pastry chef. This is no joke. Riya, you completely changed the trajectory of his life. For that, I and the rest of our family are immensely grateful for it. Joe, I love you very much, even if I never show it. Riya, in the short time we've known you, we've been so impressed by the effort you've been putting into getting to know our family, and we're richer for it. Also, as a Malayali, you're automatically secured the top spot on the favorite daughter-in-law list, so well played. A toast. To Joe and Riya, may your journey together be filled with love, adventure, and endless laughter. May you continue to inspire and lift up those around you, and may your love only grow stronger with every passing day. Here's to a lifetime of happiness and to the beautiful family I know you will build together. Joe and Riya. Thank you, everyone.
Amazing. Give another round of applause, everyone. Well, we can have a rest for a bit. Mains will be served very shortly. See ya.
All right. Good evening, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Ashley, Ria's younger cousin slash sister. I've had the pleasure of growing up with her, as she would say at least, and now in standing here beside her on this special day. As a kid, I would say Riya was basically a miniature version of the person she is here today. She, albeit like slightly less crippled and wouldn't pass out by 10 every night. Being the firstborn out of 15 of us grandkids, she really did take it upon herself to be the biggest little adult, while still maintaining 500,000 little interests. So in our glory days, we were artists, writers, and a mighty Power Ranger squad all in the same afternoon. Though of course she did always have to be the Red Ranger. Well, I think you definitely sparked our collective love for learning and creativity, which I highly thank you for. I'm not sure whether to thank or blame you for letting us think that geography trivia is a standard car game that everyone loves. And by the time we hit high school, we'd moved to Australia and we're living a lot further apart. But all I really remember from that time was that she constantly had back pain from wanting to carry about 50 books to school every day. Such a nerd. Anyway, I do think that we've also shared more than a small spark of madness throughout the years. We found ourselves accidentally in a catfight at Coach Andy's house with scars to prove it, and running away to the rooftop of Joshi Uncle's apartment to tag teaming crazy ATV rides in Bali, where the goal quickly went from let's try to stay upright, sorry for the trauma of ride squad, and to let's go as fast as humanly possible. Can confirm this woman already thinks she's an F1 driver. So, in essence, I'd say Riya's one of the most complex dynamic of traits. responsible but daring, wickedly intelligent whilst slightly insane, and loving, well, just loving. And I mean, anyone that knows my cousin would know she's fiercely dedicated to those she loves. From the quality time spent with family and friends, gifting of hand-me-downs, Sam, thank you for that, to her very successful Tumblr accounts for the K-pop idols she loved the most. But hey, you always really have been just one call away, and you make sure no problem is ever left unfixed. We've shared so much of life together on Chiji, and been there for each other in such a unique way, which, like Sharon, I can only credit to unprecedented FaceTime calls at random times of day, and honestly, like, I can't imagine anyone else pulling an all-nighter on a weekday to discuss the most pressing life issues for a 17-year-old. And it's kind of been really, really amazing having you as an older sister. Now, to Joe, as I've told you before, and I'll tell you again, I don't think there's ever been anyone made quite so perfectly for my cousin like you. From just a week into her knowing you, she's been gushing about you and everything you are. I quickly formed the mental picture of a nerdy farmer doctor boy who writes poetry and loves to cook. And having met you in real life and finding out you're even more grossly romantic in real life, almost ready to land a plane to not risk losing the precious flowers, as Sharon mentioned, that you'd bought her from a different state, I'm more than assured that you can match Riya's intense capacity for love and life. And whilst I hate to know that I'll have to share my cousin with you now, I know you make her so extremely happy, and so I guess that's worth the sacrifice. Plus, we're all super excited for this new chapter in your lives, and for calling you our brother. So I honestly wish you both the very best and every happiness. So Riya and Joe, everyone.